The odd parents, wands and wings, floaty crowny things. Odd parents, they're the odd parents. Really mod, peed, pod, buff, bod, hot rod, obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant snake, birthday cake, red flies.
Oh, hey, sorry, didn't see you there. Yeah, I was just baking my cheesecake, you know, the usual, raising money for Relay for Life. This year, June 9th, 4 to 12, that's right, food, prizes, smoke cannons, a dunk tank, laser tag, and more. Yeah, be there, be square. So, why am I still raising money for Relay for Life, you may ask? I mean, I've already raised my 100. Well, you see, they say cancer never sleeps, and you know, neither does a BCA student. So what better cause to fundraise for? Now, but seriously, it's not just because Relay for Life is an amazing cause, although that's a huge part of it. I'm still raising money because I made myself a promise that I would. You see, after I raised $625 last year, I made it my goal this year to hit 1,000. And when I dedicate myself to doing something, I get it done. Now, a bit more about dedication. Well, let's go back to 2015. You see, I started my BCA political career at the end of my freshman year as Class of 2018 ADT representative. Any of you other Academy representatives out there have probably already encountered the one main drawback. All anyone ever wants is a field trip. But hey, I was a freshman back then. I thought an A in junior year biology was possible. So I promised my academy that I could get one going. Now, 10 of you going on the Silicon Valley trip this May, that's proof of what I mean when I say I'm dedicated. And this coming year, as Student Council Vice President, I can assure you that I will be just as committed to serving the BCA community. So, what have I done this year as Class of 2018 Vice President and Student Council Liaison? Well, I've taken a leading role in the junior class fundraiser, pushing forward collective action to come together on design, style, and color, selling more than 3 hours a week, and even modeling these fine hats. And just as some other examples, I co-scripted and co-emceed the Halloween assembly, organized the Italian food at the Winter Wonderland dance, and keep an eye out on the Shamrock Bagels this coming Friday, because I organized that too. But what I really want to explain is that I've been a vital part of Student Council's efforts as a whole to give back to BCA. For one, I filled out the orange forms for the Winter Wonderland dance as just another one of my contributions. And I even tested out the baby powder cannon before the Student Council hosted pep rally on Halloween, just to make sure it was safe. And on top of all that, I'm an AP Gov. Yeah, that's right. I'm Mr. Men certified for BCA political office. So what else will I do as your Student Council Vice President? Well, for starters, let's start with something realistic. Something that actually can and will get done during my term. Let's start with something that I actually have some experience working with. Something that I actually know how to implement. And let's start with something that the BCA Student Council hasn't already met with administration on and isn't already working on. As your Vice President, I will dedicate myself to increasing the Student Council's influence and assisting BCA's many wonderful clubs. Student Council works so hard each year to host school-wide dances, field days, and other school-wide events like free Krispy Kremes. But there's a lot more to how we can give back to BCA and help the many causes that the BCA community supports. I realized this year in working with both Student Council and Relay for Life just how much a small donation, a small act of support, can be a huge help in keeping BCA's club strong. In speaking with both organizations, I was able to allot a small sum of Student Council funding to pay for a dunk tank at this year's relay event. In past years, we've worked with Mission Music to host a hot chocolate giveaway to coincide with their performance in the lower calf. As your Student Council Vice President, I'll make it my goal to emphasize Student Council's influence in helping out our many BCA clubs. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta go get those. Yeah, I don't want the other batch of cheesecakes to burn. Well, remember to vote Jake Kaplan for Vice President. He's that cheesecake guy.